Aloha Kauaʻi, I'm Trisha Allen and this is the Hōʻike Weekly. How you like the view behind me? It's pretty great, right? Look familiar? Anyone who lives on Kauaʻi is very familiar with this view. It's the Alakai Swamp in Kokee, and it was taken by our boss, Allegra Gaines, on a recent camping trip up there. Now, I'm not sure exactly how many pictures like this are on her camera roll, but we can't use them forever. So we need some help from you, please. Here are some instructions on how you can submit a picture.
There's two ways to submit a story or a picture to us. The first is by going to hoʻike.org. Then scroll down to the Hōʻike Weekly section. Once you're there, you can click to submit a story or a photo and video. After you make your selection, just fill in all the relevant information on the following form and click Submit. We also have a link in our bio on Instagram that makes this process easy. Just click it and you'll see that the first two buttons you can select take you to the same forms. Hōʻike is looking for different pictures each week, so be sure to check hoʻike.org before submitting.
Be sure to check the website weekly for a theme and then show us what you got so that we can show everybody what you've got. Now, last week we reported on the Ocean Safety Bureau's decision to extend the amount of time that lifeguards will be posted at county beaches, increasing the time from 8 hours to 10. We also made you aware of the addition of 12 new full-time lifeguard positions in order to fulfill these hours. Well, this week, the Ocean Safety Bureau released information showing that the number of rescues taking place on Kauaʻi beaches is down dramatically from the year before. For comparison, the monthly average for beach rescues in 2023 was around 50 rescues per month. So far in 2024, the monthly average is around 34 rescues per month. Authorities credit the decline to an increase in engagement between the public and Kauaʻi's lifeguards. The County of Kauaʻi Department of Parks and Rec announced that registration for the 2024 Summer Fun program will be opening May 15th at 8 a.m. The program will run from June 17th to July 26th and is open to children ages 5 to 11 years old. Sites where the summer program is held include Kapa'a, Lihui, Kalaheo, Hanapepe, and Kekaha neighborhood centers. The Anahola Clubhouse and Kaloa Elementary School are also places. Enrollment for the Summer Fun program is limited, and the cost of enrollment is $75 per child. For more information, visit the link on your screen. The Board of Land and Natural Resources granted the use of 2 state-owned parcels adjacent to the Coco Palms Resort to a Utah developer despite protests from local nonprofit organization I Ola Vailua Nui, or IOW. IOW also applied for the use of the parcels, proposing that they be used for cultural and environmental education spaces, aiming to preserve that area's history. The application was denied, and in the end, BLNR's decision favored the developer, Reef Capital Partners, who plans to use the 2 parcels for hotel access, parking, landscaping, and other hotel development-related purposes. A Catholic elementary school in Kapa'a is closing at the end of the school year due to financial constraints caused by low enrollment. St. Catherine's School only has 47 students enrolled this year, although its maximum capacity allows for 200. In an attempt to avoid this, administrators agreed to consider keeping the school open through the adoption of a less expensive micro-school model, but only if 55 students were enrolled by March 15th. Unfortunately, even after an enrollment drive led by a group of the school's parents failed to reach that number, St. Catherine's principal, Mandy Thronis Brown, issued a press release announcing the closure on Friday, May 3rd. The Department of Public Works will hold a public information hearing on May 16th at the Chiefess Kamakahele Middle School cafeteria to discuss proposed road stripping and safety improvements to Kaneka Street. The meeting will run from 5:30 p.m. to 7 p.m. and will discuss current safety concerns and some proposed improvements. Engineering staff will be present at the meeting to address the community's questions and receive public input. The Niumalu Bridge on Niumalu Road near Halemalu Road remains closed until further notice. The bridge located in Nawiliwili is used by visitors and local residents alike, although most of us primarily use that road to get around the Lihui traffic. It will need to be replaced due to permanent damage that occurred following the flooding event mid-April. Officials say they're looking into possibly installing a temporary structure over the existing bridge, but warn that option could still take several months to complete. Multiple brush fires broke out in Anahola on May 2nd. 3 small brush fires near Kukui Road were extinguished a little before 6 p.m., while another much bigger 4.3-acre fire required 20 water drops from Air One, as well as 3,200 gallons of foam and water from firefighters on the ground before it was also extinguished. The scene was cleared just before 10 p.m. Authorities are asking anyone with information about this incident to call Kauai Police Dispatch at 808-241-1711 or to submit an anonymous tip through Crime Stoppers Kauai at the information listed below. We're on the topic of fires, and May is Wildfire Awareness Month. So the Kauai Fire Department is giving tips on how the public can prepare for the dry summer season. Take a look.
Remove dead vegetation and other flammable materials, especially within the first 5 feet of the home. Weed invasive grasses and consider replanting with low-lying, drought-tolerant native ground cover. Remove flammable materials from all decks, porches, lanai, and underneath the house. Common flammables include scrap wood, firewood, and combustible furniture. Keep your lawn hydrated and shorter than 4 inches tall around the home. Do not mow in the day's heat or when the wind blows, and never mow in dry vegetation. Have an escape route to a clear area safe from rapid fire spread. Report any possible fires, including signs of smoke or flames, by calling Kauai Police Department Dispatch at 808-241-1711 or 911 if it's an emergency.
For even more information on how you can prevent wildfires, visit kauai.gov/fire and download the Hawaii Wildland Management Organization Fire Action Guide. The Kauai Rural Health Association is holding its annual Ola Pono O Kauaʻi, a mental health conference, on May 14th in the Fine Arts Auditorium at KCC. This year's conference will focus on the importance of culture in promoting good mental health. Resources and information for those interested in working in the health industry will also be available at the event. If you would like more information on the event, you can email kauairuralhealth@gmail.com. The 45th annual HLTA Visitor Industry Charity Walk took place over the weekend, and this year's theme, May the 4th be with you. Since its inception in 1978, this annual event has raised over $40 million statewide, and funds raised on any island stay there, going to the local charities and programs for use by the local community. For example, the 2023 Visitor Industry Walk here on Kauai surpassed its original $400,000 goal and raised over $570,000, which was then distributed to over 50 nonprofits across the island. The Kauai Community Players are gearing up to present their latest production, Kimberly, Akimbo. Directed by the talented Jessica Brown, this play promises to captivate audiences with its blend of humor, heart, and poignant storytelling. So here's a sneak peek.
Hi, my name is Jessica Brown, and I am the director of Kimberly Akimbo. So the show of Kimberly Akimbo follows a 16-year-old girl who suffers from an imaginary disease similar to progeria, where she ages 4.5 times faster than the average person. So this 16-year-old girl is played by a 70-plus-year-old actress. We follow Kimberly in her life in New Jersey with her dysfunctional family. Her dad, who drinks a little too much, her mom, who's a narcissist and hypochondriac, and she's a little accident prone. We have an auntie who is a felon and has some interesting ideas. And then we have another 16-year-old character, and this is the 16-year-old friend slash love interest of Kimberly. If you do come see the show, I would say that this is probably for 16 plus, depending on what type of parent you are, because there is an exorbitant amount of cussing. It's a story of humanity and finding your way in the world.
Opening night, follow the link on your screen to get more info on times, tickets, and location. Well, if you were unable to attend the Kalaheo School Drama Club's performance of Madagascar Junior last weekend, you'll have one more chance to make it this weekend. Under the direction of Marley Madiag, Kalaheo's 3rd to 5th grade students are closing out the weekend with 2 more performances this Friday and Saturday night. Rehearsals for the performance began way back in January. Take a look.
Madagascar Junior.
Hi, I'm Marley Madiag. I am with Kalaheo Elementary School, and I am the artistic director for the Kalaheo Elementary School Drama Club as well.
Good job.
We are in the 14th season, and this year we are going to be doing Madagascar Junior. It's about 4 friends and how they help each other on a deserted island.
Hi, my name is Michaela. Hi, my name is Chloe. And we are lemurs.
Hi, my name is Shaylin, and I play the role of Marty.
Those kids are adorable. Mother's Day is just around the corner this Sunday, as a matter of fact, so don't forget to show some love to these amazing mothers in your life. In related news, there will be a Kauaʻi-made Mother's Day event this Saturday at Kukui Grove Center. More info can be found at the link below. All right, Kauaʻi, be sure to check Hoʻike.org for picture submission details and submit those stories too, because that's all the Hoʻike we have for you this week. I'm Trisha Allen, wishing you love and aloha.
The Hōʻike Weekly has been made possible in part by the Rice Street Business Association and Kauaʻi Island Utility Cooperative.